And welcome, Wenatchee fans, to the start of the first of a 3-game series between the Wenatchee Wolves and the West Coast Renegades. After a 12-hour drive in the vans, Wenatchee pulled in just prior to game time, had about 30 minutes to warm up, and we're gonna jump in and play this contest. Wenatchee's got their first line out, but we've still got a few pucks in the net. So we've got Measle and Childers are there to pick it up. Out in front, we're gonna see Markham, Childers, and Flynn gonna play the front line. Fritz and Foss look like they're gonna take on the back. Coming in for West Coast. Now, we're gonna have a few friends here from Spokane. Who's on the center? Isaac Hood, number 92 from Spokane, is going to take the face-off. It's going to go to Wenatchee, and Wenatchee's going to send it in deep. Back in behind the net, it's going to come in. West Coast's going to pick it up. Childers trying to get to it, can't make the connection. Kept in initially by Markham, and now it's in the neutral zone. Back to pick it up is Fritz. He's going to look around, stop, finds his partner. Foss with the puck. He's going to retreat back in behind the net, back over to Fritz. And it comes to Childers. Childers gets it out to Markham. Markham's going to make a run, crosses the blue line, stops it for Foss. Foss with the shot, can't get it. It's a good defensive play by West Coast, back in behind the net. It's going to go back over into the corner. Good play there by Flynn as he keeps the puck up, tries to send it over towards the goal. Now it's behind the net again. Childers sends it to the middle. Good pass, but just off the mark into the left of the post goes the puck, and the net comes off as Markham has it, and he's carrying it behind the net when the whistle blows, and we're going to have a face-off in the West Coast end. 16-14 left to play in the first period, and the score is 0-0. As coming in is Ian Williams, and he's going to take this face-off. Goes back out to Wenatchee, top of the circle, shot wide right. Goes back over to the right board, picked up by West Coast, sent across. Good outlet pass by West Coast as they move through the middle and come across off the leg pad of Lindbergh as it goes in the corner, picked up there and knocked out. Good play there by number 23. That's Andrew Alonzo. In behind the Wenatchee net, West Coast with the puck, drops it down, sent out towards the line, can't get it out past the blue line. Now it's in behind the net again. Measle with the puck, steps out in front, gets a good pass over to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's going to cross. That's Alonzo. He's going to cross over into the blue line, comes up to Williams. Williams with a shot, and it's knocked off by the goalie over to the right side, into the right corner. Is Wenatchee, and they're going to carry it out. That's number 21, Williams, as he takes a couple hits and a few extra ones. And West Coast is going to make the play off the board. Good play by West Coast, but it's going to go right back to Wenatchee. Fritz with the puck right underneath me as he carries it in. Good move, but loses the puck to West Coast, and kept in on a good play by Hunter Hodgson. In behind the net goes West Coast. Oh, and almost a steal by Wenatchee, but they're going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Comes back around, retreats. Fritz with it. He's going to look for Hodgson. Sends it up to Kathy, towards Kathy, who touches it and gets it into the West Coast end. West Coast picks it up behind the net, and it's knocked into the neutral zone. Sent back around. Measle with it, sends it towards Kathy. Kathy on a stick, takes it across, and he's going to lose it right just inside the blue line. Good play there by Measle as he steps up with the puck. Sends it forward, shots deflected off the leg pad of the West Coast goalie into the left. Picked up on the right side by Wenatchee. That's going to be Williams. Williams gives it to Foss. Foss was the shot's blocked and almost sent the neutral zone, but Wenatchee's able to keep it in. Left corner, and we're going to have the whistle. And we're going to get the tripping penalty for tripping penalty on West Coast. They're going to send I didn't catch his number. Hopefully it comes up on the board, but with 14-18 left in the first period, number 12 for West Coast is going to go into the box for the tripping. And that'll be Cooper Byrne is going to be in there as Wenatchee sends in their power play team. Wins the faceoff. Good shot by Flynn. West Coast comes up with it. Sends it deep. There to pick it up is Bovey. He's just going to cover. And slow whistle. Has a little contact after the whistle. 13:58, 141 left in the penalty. As Wenatchee's going to have a face-off in their end. Markham there to take it. Markham's face-off goes to West Coast. Shot taken off the front pad at Bovey. Sent out again. And Isaac Hood with the short-handed goal with 13:53 as he comes in and puts one right between the legs of Bovey to score the first goal of the game. So with 13:53 left in the first period, Wenatchee still on the power play with 1:36 to go as West Coast scores the short-handed goal off the face-off to take the 1-0 lead. Williams there with the face-off, goes back to West Coast. Back towards Bovey, who sends it over towards the right board. It gets in the neutral zone. Measle with it, off a West Coast player, off another one. Kept in by Williams. Williams sends over to the circle. He's going to come back around, sends it to the front. Finds Lindbergh. Lindbergh gives it back. Now across the middle, and shot taken. Good deflection by the West Coast goalie as it goes off to the right. Wenatchee picks it up. Shot taken, another deflection, this time to the left side. As Kai Beliveau picks up the puck and is able to keep it in, but it's going to be off of Lindbergh's stick and out of play for the whistle. .13:10 left in the first period as we'll have a neutral zone face-off with 53 seconds left in the power play for the Wolves. Puck goes back into the West Coast end, back in the right corner. West Coast gets to it first, sends it deep. There to pick it up's Foss. Foss comes across, finds his man. That'll be Fritzy. Fritzy's going to skate it in. Back to the top of the circle. Shots blocked out in front. We might have a breakaway. Wenatchee's going to have to get back. Foss looks like he'll be able to get there in time. Shot taken, and it's above the net and off to the left side. Second shot off the leg pad under the left corner. Now behind the Wenatchee net. Pressure by Foss, help by Fritzy, he's going to get the puck. Fritzy skates it into the neutral zone, passing, looking for Markham, and can't quite make it, and we're going to draw the icing call with 12:31 left in the first period. Wenatchee still got an opportunity here, down 1-0 with 14 seconds left in the power play. And there was a little bit of contact after the play. No whistles as we step down to take the face-off. Williams sends it out. West Coast going to pick it up. Back into the left-hand corner. Have a little battle there. Wenatchee's going to come out with it. Sends it up into the neutral zone. Looking for Hennessy. Can't find him. West Coast is going to go back the other direction. Good play by Measle as he poke checks the puck away. Nice pass there by Hodgson as he tries to find Cathy. And Cathy's put down on the ice. Hodgson with the hit as he puts down one of the West Coast players in retaliation for the hit on Cathy as we come down into the Wenatchee end on the left side. Pass comes up looking for Hennessy, can't quite make the connection. Hodgson now on the defense, back into the left corner. Again, back to the left board. There on the defense is Hodgson. Good play by him as Measle comes out with it. Pass goes over to the left, finds Darian Cathy. Good outlet to Hennessy. Hennessy steps up and he's going to go to the circle. Shot taken off the left side. No one's there for the rebound. West Coast, oh, good steal there by Flynn. Flynn steps up, shots deflected off a stick before it gets to the goalie and into the left side. That might be a little bit of a hold, but I'm not sure. I think when you wrap your arm back around over their shoulder and pull them backwards, that might be a little bit of a penalty, but there's nothing called as Childers comes in Fritz steps up, sends it across, finds Markham. Good shot, just wide left. West Coast comes up with it, kept in almost by Fritzy as it goes back in the Wenatchee end. Fritzy chases it. Flynn gets it, trying to get it, find Markham. Skates down the right side, something across the Childers. Childers can't make the play. West Coast with their opportunity, turned away, goes over to the right side, now up in front of the blue line, blocked by Flynn. Shot sent up, it's a baseball shot, knocked down there in front of the net by Foss. Foss carries it in the neutral zone. As Wenatchee goes to the change, goes back into the back, behind the net, and West Coast is going to come out with it. Wenatchee with the new line, good play there by Beliveau as he puts a stick on it but can't get control of it. Out in front of the blue line, now the top of the circle. That's a good play by Williams, gets it out to Alonso. Alonso steps in front, makes a move, good move by Alonso, can't get back to the puck, and we're gonna have a penalty. See what the call is. And we'll have another tripping as I messed up the camera. And let's see who's going into the box. Number 78 looks like he's going to head to the box for tripping. His looks like his nameplate says White.
Yeah, Carson White.
9:51 left in the first, but they haven't put anything on the board yet. Let's see what the play is. Oh, it's... that's not correct. White must have been the captain, and he was going to talk to the refs as they send in another player. Excuse me, as I drop the camera one more time. So with 9:49 left in the period, Nielsen goes in the box for West Coast. Out there in front, Measle with the shot, and a great glove save by the West Coast goalie, turns Measle away. Adjust things a little bit. I don't know if I got them level yet. Fritz takes it, shots put out in front, and gets the whistle.
Couple more games of this.
And Williams is going to come in and take the face-off. 1:39 left in the first period, or excuse me, in the power play, as puck goes out to Wenatchee, back in behind the blue, or in front of the blue line, picked up by Shaw. Shaw sends a shot in, deflected off to the left, and picked up in the left corner by Williams. Fritz sends it back to Williams. Williams top of the circle, shot taken, deflected off to the left. Diesel with it, takes a look, gets it out to the blue line, steps up, goes over to the top of the circle. Williams steps up, another shot, and he puts it in. Williams from the face-off circle on the power play, slips one by at 8:57. As Wenatchee ties this one up, Fritzy to Williams for the goal on the power play, makes this a 1-1 hockey game with 8:57 left in the first period. That was Ian Williams. And after the goal, Markham Shuckman comes in to take the face-off, goes back to Wenatchee. Good move there by Foss as he gets it into the neutral zone, picked up by West Coast. In behind the net, Bovey slows it down, goes out to the left corner, giving chase there is Lindbergh. Off the left board, comes out into the neutral zone, picked up by West Coast. West Coast sends it in behind the Wenatchee net. I am having a horrible time getting my camera to stay level as we come in to the Wenatchee end. I'll fix it on the next play, I hope. Sorry. As the one-man operation's having a little technical difficulties, I'm just trying to keep the camera rolling. As Fritzy gets it, sends it to his partner who loses the control, which for a second, Hodgson's got a battle now. And out with it comes Wenatchee. Another big hit. As carrying it is Markham. Markham gets it into the West Coast end, or excuse me, that's Kathy. As Fritz sends it in deep, back in the left corner, Wenatchee's giving chase. West Coast picks up the puck, drops it in the neutral zone. Kathy picks it up, sends it back to Hodgson, who steps over, finds Kathy in the neutral zone, and he takes it into the West Coast end. Sent through the slot, backhand there, just off to the right. As Rivers' ball tries to get it, good job on the back check, still gets into the neutral zone. Kathy shrugs off the hit, gets the puck back to Hodgson and right back to Hennessy on the blue line. Hennessy steps up, sends it over, good pass, and the play's made wide left shot by Kathy, and West Coast is going to turn it around. Missed pass, gives it back to Wenatchee, goes into the neutral zone. Back to Measle, and deflected by West Coast in the Wenatchee end. Now Flynn with the puck, trying to get around his guy, picked up by West Coast, another deflection, gives it back to Flynn. And West Coast is in their end. Measle with the puck, sends it into the West Coast end. Back in the neutral zone, and taken there by Lindbergh. Flynn now with it, he skates in the neutral zone, trying for Childers, can't quite get to him. And they're going to call icing on that. We're going to go back to the Wenatchee end. 6:06 left in the first period. Score is 1-1. Tie game here in Provo, Utah between the West Coast Renegades and the Wenatchee Wolves. Face-off, Markham's face-off goes back into Wenatchee. Picked up by West Coast, wide left is the shot. Back along the boards, Childers gets it towards Flynn. Flynn's gonna skate with it, he's got Markham on his right. Sends it back towards Markham, can't quite get to him. Flynn with the contact up against the board. And a little contact there between Childers and Hood. Old teammates in Spokane. As the whistle's drawn, let's see what the call is. As West Coast is going to go back in the box, Flynn's going to go too. We'll have offsetting penalties. And I would assume it's for roughing. Oh, Flynn's going to the bench. Wenatchee's going to be on the power play again. I did not see the call. It's Drake Flynn from Wenatchee, but the Spokane Flynn also lives in Wenatchee. That's Kyle Flynn. He's not played. He played for Wenatchee last year. He's not playing this year for him. It was a player went off into the locker room. I don't know what it was for. Probably equipment. Oh, he got thrown out? Oh, so Kenny Thiefalt goes into the West Coast locker room. I thought it was for equipment, but I'm getting some reports that say that he may have said one of the words you're not supposed to say to a referee. So we'll check that as we've got, and there we go, 97. That'll be Kenny Thiefalt is going to go off on the major. 5-minute penalty. And he is in the box. I think or in the locker room. I think that's the end of the game for Kenny Thiefalt. Also another Spokane player that several of these Wenatchee players have spent a lot of time with on the Spokane Junior Chiefs. So Williams on the power play, takes the face-off, goes back to Foss. Foss sends it towards Fritzy at the blue line, back to Foss. Foss at the top of the circle, takes a look, down into the corner. Back to Foss. Little sauce pass over to Fritzy. Fritzy sends it over to the circle, and shot's taken. Good play by West Coast to turn that back to the left side. Out to the blue line, now top of the circle. Foss with the puck. Goes across, good pass by Foss, shot taken, and right into the glove of the West Coast goalie. I'm gonna have to find out who that is, as he's made several good stops tonight. Gabe Hoyer? Okay, Gabe Hoyer. He's had a good night, as Wenatchee took 3 shots on him there, I believe, on the 5-on-3, as Wenatchee now brings in another power play team. Markham's going to go for the face-off. Goes back to Flynn. Flynn sends it to the blue line. Measle with the puck, sends it across to Lindbergh. Lindbergh over towards Childers. Childers takes a look from behind the net, skates up, and he gets in the middle. Good shot by Flynn, turned away, and kept in by Wenatchee. Over to the top of the circle. Childers with the puck, sends it back up top of the circle. Lindbergh with it. Now down into the circle. Markham back to Lindbergh. Back to Markham. And Lindbergh. Measle with the one-timer, and a good shot by Measle, turned away by Hoyer one more time. Measle now with it, sends it, trying to get it to Markham, and Markham with the shot. I think it was deflected as it goes up into the net. It goes up above the goal into the netting, and we get a whistle. Let's see where they put it, as we're going out the neutral zone. So Markham puts it into the netting without any contact. And Wenatchee's going to change lines once again. 55 seconds left in the first penalty. 4:41 left in the period as the puck goes all the way back to this board. There to get it is Fritz. Fritz drops it at the blue line, picked up by Alonzo. Alonzo drops it back over to Fritz. Fritz, top of the circle, moves to the middle. Sends it to the left circle, stepping up is Williams, and back to Fritz. Fritz with the shot, and it's deflected by West Coast. West Coast able to send it down. Bovey's gonna get to it quickly, and is touched by Williams and sent in deep. Wenatchee wasn't quite ready for the quick play by Bovey. Oh, good play by Fritz, keeps it in, but West Coast is gonna get there first. Hood's shot's blocked by Foss. Goes back into the right corner. And 10 seconds left in the first penalty. 3:08 left in the second as Fritz skates it up and takes it to the Wenatchee end. Shot taken off the net. And its second shot goes up off the post or crossbar, I believe, and into the netting. It had me fooled. I thought it was in. So 4-on-3 hockey now. 2:57 left in the penalty. 1-1 is the score, and we've got 3:43 left in the first period. Puck goes to Childers. Childers drops to Measle. Measle fakes the shot, goes to the left to Hodgson. Hodgson sends it in right to the glove of Hoyer, and then picked up almost by Childers behind the net, but Hoyer's able to step over and put a blocker over it and draw the whistle. Markham with the face-off. Steps in. And they're going to wave off Markham and bring in Drake Flynn. Flynn steps up. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, picked up by Hodgson. Hodgson sends it to Flynn. Flynn steps into the West Coast end. Childers keeps the puck into the corner and sends it behind the net. Flynn's there. Sends it out in front. No one's there to pick it up but West Coast players. All the way to the Wenatchee end. 2:26 left in the penalty as Hodgson sends it on the board, picked up by Markham. Markham with a head of steam. He's going to take it to the neutral zone, finds Measle at the blue line. Measle steps up. In behind the net, out to the top of the circle, across to Hodgson. Shot taken, and it's in! Hodgson with the goal on the one-timer pass from Measle to make this 2-1. But Flynn's stepping up. He must have had a deflection on that, so let's call it Hodgson to Flynn. but I thought it was Hodgson's goal. So the way they came through that, looks like Markham, Hodgson, Flynn to make this a 2-1 game, and it was a good timing as there's still 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the penalty. Oh, but it's a major, so it's going to go the whole way anyway. So I think it was a mistake. On the face-off after the goal, goes back into the Wenatchee end, picked up by Fritz. And shot deflected by Markham on a good play, but right in front of it is Hoyer, and he's been busy tonight. I would say he's had to have at least 15 shots on net tonight in the first period. Ball in to take the face-off. He's got Hennessy on his right and Kathy on his left. Goes across to the circle, picked up by Ball. He steps towards the left board and then sends it back into the front of the blue line. Now into the circle, back to the blue line. And the left side deflected off the skate as Fritz tries to get a crossing pass to Kathy on our ball on the left side. Fritz has his pass deflected, sent into the neutral zone. Wenatchee's gonna have to give chase. Fritz gets there first. And a shot taken from the neutral zone by West Coast slows down Wenatchee. Mueller with it. And his pass is a little too long, and Wenatchee's going to take the icing. 1:55 left in the first period, and 1:10 left in the penalty as Wenatchee's holding on to a 1-goal lead, 2-1 here in Provo, Utah against the West Coast Renegades. Williams steps down. And a shot taken off the faceoff, goes wide left. And there to get it to Alonso. He drops it back towards Foss. Foss is going to skate it a little bit and trying to get to Alonso in the neutral zone, but can't make the connection. Long pass by West Coast. No icing on it as Wenatchee must have touched it. Oh, excuse me. It's still a penalty. I forgot about it. As Alonso's going to skate with it. He goes past center ice into the West Coast end, drops it towards the goalie, and he's just going to put a glove on it and draw the whistle. More contact after the whistle. Behind the net. This time involving Alonso, and I didn't see who it was on the West Coast side. Face-off goes to West Coast. They put it off the board and back to the Wenatchee end. 1:18 left in the period. As Measle takes the puck behind the net, he's going to skate with it, sends it towards Foss. Foss gets it in the neutral zone and gets it through. Probably an offsides there, but not called, as Foss puts it all the way to himself as he does a dance all the way through the slot and gets a little backhanded shot, but Hoyer's going to make the stop once again. Schuckman in for the face-off. He'll have Hennessy. And Forsberg on his wings. Puck goes into the neutral zone. Hodgson there trying to get the defense. Does a good job. Picked up then by Wenatchee and sent to Hennessy. Hennessy's going to skate it into the West Coast end. Pass is deflected by West Coast. Dropped in on a little bit of a tip shot and deflected off to the left by Hoyer. Into the corner and broken out by West Coast as they go the other way. West Coast has got a lot of speed on their breakouts. They try to push it up pretty quick, probably because they know Wenatchee's not got fresh legs after being on those buses for about 12 hours today. Into the neutral zone goes the puck. Picked up there by Schuckman, sent out in the neutral zone to Hennessy. Hennessy gets into the West Coast end. He's got Hodgson going forward, but Good play by West Coast, sends it the other direction. In the Wenatchee end, Markham sends it all over to the right board, and that'll be the end of the first period. Into the first period, score is 2-1 in favor of the Wenatchee Wolves. I'm going to pause for just a second and see if I can make some changes. And we're back, and I still am having technical difficulties with my stand, because I tried to fix it, but I was unable to do so. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get her fixed while we stand here, and I am not having much luck. As the whole system falls apart on me. All right, hopefully we can do something right here in this break, because I'm still struggling. Because this one won't come off. Oh, I just need to cut this. There we go.
Won't move there.
Sorry for the interruption in the gameplay, but hopefully we'll have a little bit better video here in just a minute. That should be better. All right, that should be much better, as I found a better location to put this on. So we're back in the game. We've had a couple plays. I didn't see any of them, and probably you didn't either. As we get back to the second period of this 2-1 contest in favor of the Wenatchee Wolves. Face off by Williams, goes back to Alonzo. Alonzo sends a backhander, but Williams is going to pick it up. Taken off the puck by West Coast. Now Measle at the blue line, tipped forward and picked up by West Coast. Lindbergh's going to take it, sends it right back into the West Coast end, and a quick trip puts it into the neutral zone. Yes, we're having more problems. I'm sorry. Kathy with the shot. Good shot by Kathy, but right into the glove. Hoyer's having a great night, as he stops another one with the glove. Puck comes out to Kathy. Kathy's going to skate it in. Big hit along the board. As Hodson with a little bit of contact there at the mid-ice. And back into the right-hand corner. West Coast loses control. Hennessy's there, puts the pressure on Hennessy with an opportunity. And he sends it wide right. Good play by Hennessy. Just a little bit off on the shot as West Coast puts it into the neutral zone. Back behind the West Coast net. Oh, off the right post as Hoyer has to dive for it. Not sure how it got there, but the puck was bouncing right off the post just in front of the net. No one was there. Schuckman's going to come in to take this face-off. Foss and Lindbergh on defense. Alonso and Forsberg on the wings. West Coast going the other way. Isaac Hood sends it over to number 88. Now back in front, tucked away by Foss. Kept in by West Coast and put into the right-hand corner. Now in behind the net, Lindbergh with the puck. Goes out to Forsberg. Forsberg moves up into the neutral zone. He's got a man on him and battles his way to get to the puck. Good play by Forsberg. And we're going to get an offsides call, I believe, on the play, but don't take anything away from Forsberg as he went through two men and came up with the puck. He split them right down the middle on a good play. Schuckman in for the face-off. Forsberg on the left, Hennessy on the right. Excuse me, Alonso on the right with Foss and Lindbergh on defense. Foss with the puck, sends it in deep. And right into Hoyer, who's going to get another save. And more contact after the whistle.
Kids have been knowing each other a little too long, I think.
And Schuckman once again on the face-off. Puck goes back to Wenatchee. And shot taken by Lindbergh. It's pushed off to the left by Hoyer. There to get it, Forsberg. Sends it back in and deflected once by Alonso on the way in. Off the Foss shot and a good stick play by Hoyer as he sends it off to the right-hand side. West Coast from behind the net. Off the board. Sent into the neutral zone. With it is Sherman. He comes across, good pass, but a nice play by Lindbergh to deflect that pass. Left corner, picked up by Schuckman and sent out. We're going to have another penalty. And we got some contact on the ice as we got some punches thrown, and we're going to have a fight. That's going to be some people leaving the ice right now. I think there's going to be at least two. As Lindbergh goes to talk to the referee.
William Sherman with two Shermans.
Excuse me?
William Sherman, there's two Shermans.
Okay.
No.
And we'll see what the end of calls are going to be.
Boy, they're not going to toss anything, huh?
As the referees are going to meet. Lindbergh's going in the box. 12:30 left in the second period. 2-1's the score in favor of Wenatchee.
We gotta get control of the game.
Nice rink here in Provo. Looks like this may be the rink that they used for the Olympics in 07? 2. We're not playing on it, but it's right next to us, so we get to see it. As the referee's gone into the scorekeeper's table now to start figuring out the penalties. This would have been a good time for me to have all my technical difficulties.
Yeah, right?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pull this back. I got another camera I want to go work on for just a second while they're talking. And as I've walked away to the other camera, still figuring out what the penalties will be. As the goalies are now having a game of long shot. Bovey with his turn. And stopped by West Coast. And Wenatchee's going to put 2 players in the box. 1 for West Coast right now. And that's what it's going to be end up. Wenatchee will be running with 3 people. And we're going to be doing a 4-on-4. 2 penalties on the board for Wenatchee, but they're still going to play the 4-on-4. And mark them in. Takes a face-off, goes back to Wenatchee, and Wenatchee sends it all the way down, but we're 4-on-4. That's icing, not called. Excuse me, it's 5-on-4. I messed that one up. Yeah, it's a good play by Measle. Takes the puck away from West Coast on a rush. Markham with the forecheck. Goes back into the Wenatchee end. There to defend, it's Fritz. As it goes into the corner. Comes out with it is Wenatchee. Fritz with the puck. Sends it towards Flynn. Flynn with the backhand is able to get it out. And down to the West Coast end. Wenatchee with the change as West Coast skates it into the Wenatchee end. Takes it to the circle, shot taken off the leg pad of Bovey and sent out to the top of the circle. Childers can't quite get there in time as West Coast is going to come up with the puck. Childers now with it, he's just going to skate and slow it down to Alonso and off a leg pad and back in. Shot taken right into the midsection of Bovey, and he's going to cover it up for the whistle. Williams, ball with the face-off goes out to West Coast in front of the net. There to defend it is Measle. As Wenatchee's able to send it all the way back. That's right, it's 5-on-4.
Oh, I see.
West Coast bringing it past mid-ice into the left end of the Wenatchee zone, back into the corner. There to get it is Wenatchee. But out with it from behind the net comes West Coast. Good play there by Fritz to stick check as it goes back out in front of the blue line. Shot taken wide left. Net comes off a little bit. Second shot taken, deflected by Measle into the glass. And the whistle's blown as Bovey moves the net off the post and draws the whistle. 10:24 left in second period. 2-1's the score in favor of the Wolves. Face-off goes to Wenatchee in the neutral zone, picked up there by Cathy. Cathy steps across the blue line on the left side, sends it across the middle looking for Hennessy, can't make the connection. West Coast goes the other way. Hodgson moves by his man as Wenatchee's going to come with it. They can't make the pass, and the deflected shot goes up into the rafters. Kind of a weird play there. Williams in with the face-off. Comes in, back to Alonso. Alonso's going to skate it into the neutral zone. Drops it, picked up by West Coast. Pressure by Williams. And West Coast behind their net again. Pressure again by Williams as they send a shot deflected into the Wenatchee bench and draw the whistle. 9:34 left in the second period. Face-off goes back to Wenatchee. Wrapped around the board by Foss and picked up by Alonso. Alonso sends it back to his defense. Shot taken by Fritz. Stepped up, pushed off to the left side. No one there for Wenatchee to get the rebound. And the puck is pushed up over the glass and out of play. Face-off goes back into West Coast. They skated in the neutral zone. Back behind the Wenatchee net. Out with it comes West Coast. Sent up to the point and wide left to Alonso. Alonso's trying to get it out and does. And we're going to get a penalty. Boarding.
Oh, is that what it was?
I didn't quite see the signal, but at the end of it, was it boarding? Okay, boarding is the call on number 78 for West Coast.
White again.
8:55 in the second period as Wenatchee's going to go on the power play. Puck goes to Wenatchee. Meisel's there to pick it up. He steps up, sends it over to the right side. Back to Meisel on the blue line. Over to the circle. Lindbergh with the shot, deflected off to the left by Hoyer. West Coast with it, able to get it out, sends it across. There to pick it up, Forsberg. And now Meisel. Meisel skating. Gets it towards Schuckman, but can't make the connection. Back with it now is Lindbergh. And a good play there by West Coast. Takes the puck back from behind the Wenatchee net. Good forecheck on the power play, or on the penalty kill by West Coast, has kept it in the Wenatchee end for most of this series. Childers with it. He skates hard, turns around, sends it over to Forsberg. And Forsberg gets it in. Forsberg with the shot right into the breadbasket of Hoyer, and he's going to draw another shot on net. 41 seconds left in the power play, 7:36 left in the second period. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Wenatchee Wolves. Markham's faceoff goes back to West Coast, goes off the board. Trying to keep it in is Fritzy, and he saves what would have been a breakaway for West Coast. Flynn now with it. With the shot, deflected by the defense off to the left. Fritzy steps up, is able to keep it in for a second as West Coast sends it all the way down the board. Bovey with it, sends it on a dangerous shot, pass. It looked like a shot, and Wenatchee goes the other way. Flynn has the puck. Flynn behind the net, steps out in front, turns around, shot goes wide right. Puck goes out to the left side, 5-on-5 hockey now. As West Coast tries to break away and gets it to the neutral zone. And Hennessy's gonna go to the box on the hooking with 6:25 left in the second period. Ball's face-off goes back to Wenatchee. Can't get it all the way back, and West Coast quickly puts it in the Wenatchee end. Measle sends the shot off the leg pad. Now it goes back, and Ball is able to send it all the way down to the other end. First person to get there is going to be Hoyer. He drops it off the left side. Alonzo giving chase. As West Coast puts it into the Wenatchee end. Hodgson on the defense is able to turn the puck around. Gets it back to Measle, but can't get it out of the zone. Shot taken over the net and over to the right side. Now just in front of the blue line. Top of the circle, deflected by Alonzo and out of play. Face-off goes to the right board, sent back in front of the blue line, now sent over to the left side. Top of the circle, deflected in behind the net, and taken by Flynn. Excuse me, that's not Flynn, that's Foss, as Foss sends it down to the other end. Flynn's gonna give chase, he's gonna put on the forecheck. As West Coast comes in behind their net and sets up their breakout. Shot taken at the top of the circle, goes right into Bovey's glove, and he's going to get the save with 5:08 left in the second period. 43 seconds left on the power play for the West Coast Renegades. Puck goes out to Wenatchee, gets it to the neutral zone. West Coast takes control. Skates it in, tipped away by Childers. West Coast is going to recover. West Coast into the Wenatchee end, and tipped away by Hodgson and sent back to the other end by Williams. Childers there on the play is able to come up and slow it down a little bit. Wenatchee good on the forecheck as Williams comes up and slows them down. Takes it behind their net, trying to find a way out into the neutral zone, and a good pass sends it up through the middle. And again, out in front of the net, got a little contact. Wenatchee, I believe, will be on the penalty on that play. Let's see what the call is. I thought I saw an arm go up. It's not a penalty shot. They're calling for a penalty shot there in the stands, but it's not even close to a penalty shot. As Hodgson's going to go to the box with 4:19 left in the second. Probably on the holding penalty. And Wenatchee will be shorthanded once again. Markham coming in to do the face-off duties for Wenatchee. And the puck goes to back to Lindbergh. Lindbergh sends it all the way back to Hoyer, and it goes into the right corner. Wenatchee setting up their defense as West Coast gets into the breakout. Good play at the blue line, gives the puck back to Wenatchee. Off a couple sticks and back to the other end. Markham with the, giving chase. Touched by West Coast. Wenatchee's got to get back. As Measles with the puck. Goes up towards the net. And out for the net. Wenatchee gets it to the West Coast end. Flynn's the one who does it, and he's going to give chase. Good play there by Flynn, slows him down. As West Coast goes into the Wenatchee end. Shot taken, deflected by Bovey off to the right. Excuse me, off to the left. As West Coast brings it over to the right end. Good play there by Forsberg to put the pressure on, and Wenatchee gets it out of the zone. 41 seconds left in the power play for West Coast as Forsberg puts the forecheck on. Forsberg with the puck, turns around, has a man in front of the net, that's Hennessy, but just decides to run off some clock. Good job by Forsberg as he's taken about 30 seconds and he got a chance for the shot. I don't see anything different between what Oka Forsberg just had happen to him and what put Hunter Hodgson in for the penalty as Foss does a good poke check and takes the puck and sends it back the other end. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Quick play to the blue line by West Coast. As Wenatchee has the puck on the left side, sends it behind their own net. And a long pass towards Belleville. Belleville with the opportunity, comes up, takes a shot, and turned away by Hoyer. Now a good steal by Alonso. Alonso makes a move and off the right shoulder of Hoyer and it's deflected over into the right corner. Wenatchee again trying to send it through the middle. Kept in by Measle. And Williams trying to get up to it and can't quite make the stop, pick up the puck. Sent out front and Belleville with a little lift of the puck. And I don't know how Hoyer saw it, but he made a good play on that one as he puts the glove on it with 1:42 left in the second period. Williams with the face-off. Goes back into the left corner. Deflected. It's Williams trying to get it back. Goes to Lindberg. Lindberg steps up. Pushes it behind the net. Williams is there. Sends it out front. Good pass. Belleville's trying to get to it. Sends one short. Step out in front. And another one deflected off a skate and behind the net. Backhand there by Williams. Can't make it go in. And still in front. As Wenatchee had lots of opportunities, but comes away empty-handed as West Coast puts it into the neutral zone. Alonso with the puck on the right side. Off the skate of Belleville. As it's sent in deep by West Coast. Off the board, Belleville's trying to get to, he does. Gets it into the neutral zone, he's gonna give chase. He's got Williams on his right side. And kept in by Lindberg. Lindberg moves up, and a good pass by Lindberg. Out in front, and we get the whistle. And more contact. No penalties on the play as Hoyer draws the whistle. 38.8 left in the second period. Ball steps in to take the face-off. Goes back to the right side. Deflected into the neutral zone. Hodgson's going to chase. .2 seconds left, right in front of the blue line. Picked up by Fritz. Fritz skates forward, finds Hennessy, and it goes into the West Coast end. And Hennessy, I believe, sends it out of play on the whistle, and that'll be the end of the second period. Wenatchee Wolves ahead of the West Coast Renegades 2-1 on this contest in Provo, Utah. They should. Yeah, it looks like they are not going to do an ice cut, and we're just going to go straight to the third period. Oh, and there they go. So that's the end of the second period. We're going to get an ice cut, and we'll be back for the start of the third here in about 15 minutes. Scores 2-1 in favor of the Wenatchee Wolves. And we're back to the start of the third period between the Wenatchee Wolves and the West Coast Renegades. Wenatchee's going to start the period on the penalty as Flynn chases the puck down into the West Coast end and provides the forecheck. West Coast now with the puck. They're going to skate it up. Send it into the Wenatchee zone. There to get its Measle. He puts it behind the net. Into the neutral zone, picked up by Markham. Oh, that's offsides, but they don't call it. And the shot goes up over the net, back around the corner. And Flynn with it. Good pressure by Wenatchee. And now West Coast is going to move it, but again, Markham with a good forecheck. Slows it down, they've got to retreat. And Markham, oh, the shot, he just puts it in the corner. Childers now with the forecheck. As West Coast puts it in behind the net, Bovey's going to pick it up. Kept in by West Coast. And we're going to get the call for the hand pass. And we'll take it out in the neutral zone and have a face-off. Childers with the face-off. Comes out to West Coast. And nice little deflection as Childers and Fritz sandwich a West Coast player. Puck goes out into blue line. Now Wenatchee gets it into the neutral zone. And West Coast brings it right back in. Fritz able to steal the pass, puts it in the neutral zone again. And a good play by Alonzo. Takes it into the West Coast end as he tangles up with Isaac Hood. West Coast going back the other way. 6 seconds left on the penalty. Dropped back at the blue line, put into the slot, backhand. Nothing there as Wenatchee's got it. Trying to find, and offsides is the call. There's a little bit of a hit over there in front of the Wenatchee bench. As it looked like Rivers' ball had an opportunity, but Wenatchee just could not find the way to get him the puck as he had broken away on the right side and was headed down towards the blue line at the start of the contact. Ball steps up for the face-off inside the neutral zone, comes back, goes to West Coast. They go D to D as Hodgson puts the pressure on. Top of the circle, right into Bovey's face mask. as we get more contact after the whistle. And we'll have a face-off. Looks like it's going to be left circle. In to take it for Wenatchee will be Rivers' ball. And they're going to take it out to the neutral zone. Not quite sure why we're doing that, but that's the call. Puck goes back to Hodgson. Hodgson can't get it to the neutral zone. And shot goes off Bovey's shoulder into the right side. Kept in by West Coast, but deflected by Wenatchee. Shot goes wide right. Ball with the puck. Can't get a handle on it as West Coast turns it the other way. Hodgson with it, sends it over towards Measle. Measle's going to put it over to the right side and carried out by, I believe that's going to be Cathy. Cathy with the shot, goes off the face mask of Hoyer, and he's able to get a blocker on it and draw the whistle as Wenatchee player and a West Coast player both go down on the ice after the whistle. Left circle face-off in the West Coast end. As Williams steps in to take the draw. Puck goes back to Williams. Williams throws one in just off the blocker of Hoyer. Off the leg pad. And draws another whistle. Williams again in for the face-off. Goes back to the left side, just in front of the blue line. Sent in off the back of the West Coast player. Another shot off of Hoyer onto the left. West Coast comes out with it, skates up on the left side, puts it into the neutral zone and skates through. Now into the Wenatchee end. Shot taken, it's going to be off of Foss. And trying to pass it back to the defense, sends it all the way back into his end. Giving chase is Williams. Got Beliveau to help him out. Forecheck on. Good job by Wenatchee. Slows it down. Alonso can't quite get a handle on it. And West Coast is going to be in the Wenatchee end. Shot taken. Wide left. Beliveau picks it up. Trying to get it out. Can't quite make it. Wide right's the shot. Going to be picked up by Fritz. Foss with the puck. Sends it into the neutral zone. Goes to Williams. Now Beliveau sends it over towards Alonso. Alonso turns around. Steps to the circle, comes over to Fritz. Fritz moves up, comes around, sends a good pass across the middle, right between the legs of Beliveau, but can't keep it in, and Wenatchee will have to retreat to the neutral zone. No, Markham sends it in deep. Back behind the West Coast net. Kept in by Hodgson. Sent into the left corner. Now Lindbergh with it. He gets it in front. Behind is Markham. Markham's trying to get it back, trying to find Childers. Gets it just past him, and West Coast is going to send it into the neutral zone. Picked up by Hodgson. Hodgson's pass is deflected to West Coast. Childers gets a stick on it. Flynn comes up with it, trying to get to the puck. He's into the right corner. And he is on a good double leg takedown by West Coast as the puck goes into the neutral zone. Offsides is the call as Hodgson takes a shot back on the opposite blue line. Face-off goes to Wenatchee. On Shuckman was doing the duties. As Wenatchee has Forsberg take it right in. Shots deflected off the left, and Hoyer puts the glove right on it to draw the whistle. Face-off goes back to West Coast. Now over to the right side. Off the board, past Measle and deep. Foss is there to grab it. Goes in behind the net, dumps it back behind him to Measle. Measle gives it out to Alonso. Alonso sends it across, has it deflected by West Coast. And Forsberg picks it up, trying to send it across. And some big hits over there on the right board. Measle's involved. As Oka does a good job. Forsberg on the center ice is able to cut his man off and take the puck. Good play by Forsberg. Oh, come on, right there. And 2 players in the box for West Coast, 1 for Wenatchee. .10:41 left in the third. Wenatchee's win is ahead 2-1 as we have another meeting of the referees to determine the penalties. And one of the players is coming out for West Coast. I'm not quite sure why. It's what I expect to be roughing penalties. Oh, another player for Wenatchee in the box. Based on right in front of me at the board, a little bit of punches thrown, and the referees are going to have a little discussion again. As the referee talks to the scorekeeper, let's figure out what goes on the board. Yeah. Right in the middle by the blue line.
If you could tell him to look this way and smile, he'd be like when he comes by this way, do something like. Usually these boys know when the camera's on. Yeah, let's move on.
Look at the Wenatchee bench as we wait for more play.
All kinds of good stuff. Everybody's talking about it.
Test, test. Not quite sure what the delay is. Might be the scorekeeper trying to get things arranged. Referees look like they're done. They're out talking to the coach. One penalty on the board. That's for West Coast, number 78, 2 minutes. I'm going to assume it's for roughing. Not sure what the holdup is. And they're closing the doors, so I'm guessing that means that we're gonna play a little hockey here. Wenatchee sends 5 players on the ice. And West Coast looks like they're going to put 4 on the ice, so it must be a power play for Wenatchee. 4 players in the box in total, 2 for Wenatchee, 2 for West Coast, but Wenatchee's on the power play. Wenatchee is on the power play. Markham's face-off goes back to Fritz. Fritz sends it to Measle. Measle steps back, gets to Flynn. Flynn touches it, puts it in the zone. Kept in by Markham. Oh, bad hop for Wenatchee allows West Coast to send it down to Bovey. Fritz with it behind the net, sends it back towards Measle. And a penalty on number 92 Hood for West Coast. And he disagrees with it as he gets called for the roughing. And Markham comes in for the face-off. Goes into Wenatchee, picked up by Measle. Measle turns around, gives it to Fritz. Fritz steps up, gets it into the West Coast end. And shot comes over from Fritz to Drake Flynn. And that's the 3rd goal of the night. Measle, Fritz, and Flynn for the goal. It's 9:57 left in the 3rd period. Wenatchee takes a 3-1 lead on the power play goal by Drake Flynn. Wenatchee's now going to be in the 5-on-4 as Markham steps in for another face-off. Puck goes back into the West Coast end. And carried up by Hodgson. Hodgson gives it to Childers. Childers skates it across the line, sends it over to Flynn. Flynn steps up to the circle, trying to find an opening, retreats, gives it back to Measle, just in front of the blue line. Measle fakes the shot, goes to the left circle, and back out the blue line. Hodgson with the puck. Top of the circle, back to Hodgson. Hodgson with the shot, and it's wide left. Sent all the way down. Wenatchee's going to have to give chase. And Hodgson's going to get there first. Picked up by Markham. Markham carries it across mid-ice, sends it over to the left side, and Forsberg's there. Forsberg from the circle, trying to get it through, can't quite make it. Deflected off to the left by Hoyer. Now on the left circle, left corner, behind the net, picked up by Hodgson. Forsberg. And now Measle with it. Sent across, good pass by Measle. Markham just didn't see it coming. So he skates it back towards the top of the circle in front of the blue line. Shots taken right into the glove of Hoyer. Williams in for the face-off. 40 seconds left in the power play. As Belvo's going to pick it up, sends it to Measle. Measle steps across, over to the circle. Deflected back behind the net, picked up by Wenatchee. Forsberg with the puck. Left side, out to Fritz. Fritz is going to dump it right back into Williams. Williams skates to the top of the circle with the shot, deflected off to the right. chasing it. It's Wenatchee, and it's out of play. Watch your head. 11 seconds left in the power play for Wenatchee. 8:21 left in the third period. 3-1 is the score. Wenatchee holding on to the 2-goal lead. Ball in for the faceoff. He's got Hennessy and Kathy. Puck comes out and it's going to be taken by Wenatchee. Hennessy with it, dumps it in deep, gives chase. First player there is going to be West Coast. And they're able to get it out into the neutral zone. Shots taken, wide right, comes out to the circle. Voss with the puck, carries it in the neutral zone, dumps it back, picked up by Lindbergh, cut off by his own man, gives it up to West Coast. West Coast able to get it into the neutral zone, touched by West Coast player, but Bovey's going to just put the stick on it and cover. Shuckman in for the face-off, 7:24 left in the third period. Puck goes back to Wenatchee, sent out towards Alonso. Alonso's going to skate down the right side, making a move back into the right corner. Takes the contact, now puck behind the net. Out with it comes West Coast. And West Coast in front of the blue line, left side. Puck's taken by Shuckman. He gets it the neutral zone, gives it up to Forsberg. Forsberg steps into the West Coast end, trying to find some room. And West Coast takes it from behind the net. Forsberg with it, top of the circle, sends it across. Good look, but taken by West Coast. Measles steps up, keeps it in the zone, sends it in behind the net of West Coast, and there to pick it up is Shuckman. Shuckman, top of the circle, comes around, sends it over. Shot's taken just off the post and to the right on the shot by Measles. Skating with it is Fritz. Fritz puts it off the player and sends it out. Touched by Fritz on the blue line, goes all the way down. Bovey puts a stick on it and gives it to Measles. Measles puts it off the board, looking for Childers. Touched but picked up by West Coast. It's moved up by Markham. Markham takes it over to the left side, trying to find some room. Flynn comes in, helps out, comes out with the puck, steps up, trying to find some openings, takes a shot off the stick and in the air. West Coast in the left corner, puts it towards the blue line, kept in by Wenatchee, shot taken wide left, goes in behind the net. Lindbergh puts a stick on it, can't quite get control as Markham puts it in the neutral zone. Flynn there settles it down, takes it in the zone, and he gets pulled down from behind. West Coast through the neutral zone, now into the Wenatchee end. Goes over to the right side on the board. Picked up by Lindbergh. 4:29 left in the period as Belleville puts a stick on it, sends it towards Williams and into the neutral zone. Wenatchee going for a change as West Coast quickly tries to put it back into the zone. Nice play there by Foss as he steps down on one knee and then gets drugged down again. As this has become a mess of a game. Off the play, we're going to get another penalty. I think that's going to send Isaac Hood to the bench for an elbow off play for the roughing. Wenatchee takes the goalie, comes up, sends it across into the blue line. Alonzo with it. He gets drugged down, and we could have 2 penalties. Cross-checks call, or interference is a call. 3:42 left in the third period as number 92 is going to go into the box. Markham with the face-off. Face-off goes back to West Coast, kept in by Measle. Measle steps across, looking, gives it back to Childers. Childers on the right circle. Sends it back to Measle. Measle fakes the shot, gives it over to Fritz. Little stick work by West Coast, but it's back to Measle. Measle sends it to Childers. Childers back to Measle. Measle with the shot, wide left. Fritz can't keep it in. He's going to step back and retreat. Gets it over to Markham. Markham trying to get it towards Measle, and it's knocked away by West Coast. Flynn with the puck. Skates it himself. Gives it to Markham. Markham crosses. Markham turns around, back in to the right side, picked up by West Coast, but right to Markham. Markham with the shot, and deflected by Hoyer, right in front of the net. Another shot deflected. This time it's going to go off to the right. Childers sends it behind the net. Flynn's giving chase. 1 minute left in the power play as the puck goes down to the Wenatchee end. Measle sends one across, looking for Alonzo. Can't make the connection. There'll be an icing on the play. 2:26 left in the third period. 45 seconds left in the power play for the Wolves, as we'll be taking a face-off in the left circle of the Wenatchee end. Face-off goes to Wenatchee. Lindbergh there to pick it up behind his net. Skates out. Sends it to Alonzo in the neutral zone. Alonzo takes it across. Back to Williams. Williams at the top of the circle. Sends it over to Foss. Foss steps up, back into the right side, over to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's back over to Williams. Williams looks across and deflected by West Coast as it comes out in front. And Wenatchee trying to get hold of the puck. West Coast is able to get there first and sends it back to Bovey, who quickly puts it back to Williams as West Coast was on the change. 5 seconds left in the power play as the shot goes over to Hoyer, and he puts a glove on it and draws the whistle. 1:42 left in the third period. 3-1's the score in favor of the Wolves. Face-off goes to the left side. Picked up by Wenatchee. Measle sends it to Fritz and back to Measle. Cathy gets it for a second, sends it back. Up in the air, bounces on a bad bounce, puts Bovey out of position. Shot taken, deflected on the circle, and then picked up by Cathy. Cathy's going to skate it out. Comes across, takes a shot, and recovered by Hoyer and draws the whistle. 1:08 to play in the third period. And West Coast, I believe, calls the timeout with 1:08 to play, and we'll restart this in about 1 minute. And there's the whistle to come back out. Wenatchee sends Rivers ball with Kathy and Hennessy on the front line. Measle and Fritz on the back. I'm expecting that they're going to have Hoyer head to the bench here as soon as they can get control of the puck. Puck goes back to West Coast. They're in control, back behind their net. Good play there by Kathy. Slows them down. And the puck's on the right board. Picked up by Kathy again. He skates over the left circle. Shot taken off the leg pad of Hoyer into the right. West Coast trying to get it out. Loses control behind the net. And a great play by Ball and Measle is turned away by Hoyer. Shot sent, pass sent way back deep as West Coast pulls their goalie. Shot deflected by Bovey and sent over to the right side. Measle on the defense as West Coast has it, sends out front, wide left. Shot deflected there by Fritz. 8 seconds left in the contest. Dropped out in front. Deflected to the left. Behind the net, 1 second, and that's the end of the game. And more controversy over there in front of the net. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about. Long one.
I just don't know if it went into four after this. It's behind him, it's in.
Yeah. So I guess the controversy is whether there was a goal at the end of the game.
Still doesn't matter.
They don't put it up, so I guess the score is going to be 3-1. Is the final. And the players start to skate off. I think that's all there is. So we'll be back in here tomorrow to play the same team 2 more times before we drive back to Washington. But the final score here from Provo is the Wenatchee Wolves 3 The West Coast Renegades won